How's it going, taste buds? Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm your host, Evan.
And I'm your host, Gabe.
You're listening to a podcast where we acquire and review the latest and greatest snacks.
So that you know what to try, what not to buy.
And the name of this podcast is The Super Tasters Podcast. It's a snack podcast. And we've got some taste buds that we need to thank before we start. Thank you so much to our patrons on patreon.com/supertasterspodcast. If you want to support us, it's $5 a month. It's the only tier. And we are working towards a goal of getting 10 patrons so that we can open up a P.O. box and people can send us snacks from around the world. And we have some new patrons. We are 90% of the way to our goal. 9 out of 10 patrons. So thank you so much to our patrons. KG Ma, Tape Master, Les Britt, Clearly Awesome, The Pickler, and Yarbs. And thank you to our new patrons. And I know that 2 of these are gift patrons. So thank you to KG Ma. Thank you for the gift subscriptions. We hope you guys stick around. So welcome to our 3 new patrons. Welcome, Lisa. Welcome, Rose. And welcome, Mr. Bradley. Welcome to Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting us. We need 1 more patron so we can open a P.O. box. We're going to be posting behind the scenes stuff. And speaking of Patreon, exciting news. We're hard at work on the Snack of the Year episode, and it will be out by the end of this month, I hope. The original plan was to have this be behind the scenes content for Patreon, but it has become a much bigger... It's become pretty large project. You know, we want the Patreon to be behind the scenes, B-roll kind of stuff, like just additional content, fun stuff. But it's become kind of a main channel, big episode. So we consulted with the patrons, and the taste buds have voted and decided the Snack of the Year podcast is going to go live here on YouTube. So we're going to post it as a Patreon exclusive, probably for about 2 weeks. It'll be on Patreon if you want to see it early. All of the patrons will get to see it early. And then it's going to go live on YouTube for everybody to watch and enjoy. It's going to be our recap of all the snacks that we ate, our favorites in 2024.
It's the biggest award ceremony of the year. So you're going to make sure you want to tune into that.
That's right. It's definitely the biggest snack award ceremony that your eyes will ever watch. And speaking of your eyes watching, watch us eat these snacks. We've got a lot of snacks to get through today, including the not necessarily new, but the 7-Up Tropical. This was originally exclusive to Kroger. Now it is a nationwide release. We've got the new duos from Jack Links that we haven't tried. Thank you to a generous pickle person for your donation. 2 flavors each. This one is mango jalapeno beef jerky, and this one is original teriyaki beef jerky. We've also got some new from Mother's Mighty Dynamite Dinosaurs frosted animal cookies, right? Animals? Dinosaurs are animals.
Yeah.
We've got the brand new Post Malone Oreos, which we're very excited to try. And what about What's this? What's that? What do I see over there?
Well, we have we've got a couple of foreign snacks, a couple of Asian snacks. You know, we got the Caramucho brand coming back again, this time in the form of spicy and tasty hot chili with seaweed chips. We got Calbi's pizza potato chips with melty cheese. Well, it says melty cheese flavor. It doesn't actually have melty cheese. We got our hands on the FLAMIN hot dill pickle CHEETOS.
Brand new, baby. We're so excited to crack into those. As well as a new flavor of Tim's.
Yeah, this is their
the Legends Tree.
Their special batch Zesty Cascade Ranch.
I'm excited. I'm so excited for the snacks that we have today. Let's not waste any more time. Snack heads. What are we munching on buds? First, Gabe? Yeah, taste buds, snack heads, whatever your preferred nomenclature is.
You were talking about before, Pod, that you wanted to crack into the soda first, right? Kind of break structure.
Yes. I was thinking of starting with something a little sweet because it's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day on the time of filming.
Which is why this episode will be coming out a day late.
We got for those watching, we got the flowers in the background. We got a lovely
For you
bouquet
guys.
of roses.
For our lovely viewers.
Yes.
And speaking of our lovely viewers, guys, thank you so much for following us on TikTok. We just reached 13,000 followers on TikTok.
That's right. That's right.
So that's very exciting. We really appreciate everyone who's come from TikTok as well. We're up to over 500 subscribers here on YouTube. So very exciting things happening here in 2025.
It's a very nice growing community. You know, the people need snack reviews, and we need to eat snacks.
That's true.
We're fueled by snacks.
Actually, I don't even eat in between podcast episodes anymore.
That's true.
I don't even want to eat normal food. I just want to fast until it's time to snack.
And then the calorie surplus once a week.
Yes. And my body loves it. It makes the snacks taste so much sweeter. Okay, no 7-Up explosion. Cracking right into this 7-Up Tropical. It's got a very pleasant, like, soft orange color to it.
It looks like what you would want a tropical drink to look like, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know? It's not quite like with the Sprite tropical remix or whatever it's called, where it's still clear, if I remember correctly. Oh, it smells good.
That's pleasant. That is pleasant. There's like a nice citrus and a nice like mango flavor. That's probably the best 7-Up that's ever touched my lips.
Wow. Yeah.
Probably the best 7-Up that's ever danced on my tongue.
It tastes like mango first, and then it rounds out with like a lemon lime aftertaste. It's really nice. It's very
wow.
It's very crisp and refreshing.
And you know, it's silly to say about a soda, but as a non-soda drinker, which does make me better than you, it's not too sweet. It's
surprisingly
a pretty
not
good balance.
I think it's the citrus is.
I think I'm still. I know that we like to. I think say Sprite, then 7-Up, and then Starry is the tier list. But this is a strong argument for 7-Up. This is a strong argument. This is a great flavor. And I'm trying not to have sugar. But it's Valentine's Day.
Listen, guys. Evan's watching his sugar. But on Valentine's Day, he needed a little sweet treat.
Listen, guys, gals, and gems.
Gems?
Or gays too.
Or gays, yeah.
Gems,
or gay they
gems
thems.
Gems is for they thems.
I like it.
Guys, gals, and gems. Man, I'm having a hard time thinking of a reason not to put this in 5. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's good. I was gonna make a dumb joke that would only be funny to like somebody that's watched every episode of the podcast.
Yeah,
because I feel like a lot of times before we put
Call
something
back.
in 5, I'd be like, I like to say like, oh, you know, I think it'd be a 5 if it was spicy. And I was about to go, you know, if it was spicy, I think it'd be a 5. No, I think it's
great.
a 5. It's a really good soda.
I agree with the 5. And you know, we should consider that most of our viewers have seen every episode of the podcast. You guys have watched 67 hours of content, and you're just hungry for more. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually had a burp on the show yet. Maybe we have. Let's see. Why don't we break into...
Maybe
you want to go to the
ranch?
Tim's?
What were you thinking? I just feel like
Let's do it.
I feel like everything else is going to get more and more flavor blasted, so we might as well start with what is not a boring flavor, but arguably the most tame flavor that we have here.
You're gonna have to
maybe
watch-
original beef jerky.
You're going to have to rewatch that chip bag open when this goes live. That was like the fastest, cleanest opening of a chip bag I've ever done.
Oh, well done. Yeah, I'm sad I missed it. I was blabbering away.
A normal amount, talking on the podcast.
I know, talking on a
a normal
audio
amount of chips in here. You know, I wish there was more. I do wish there was more, but it's about what you would expect.
These are also, I just remembered, these are labeled as extra thick and crunchy, which if you remember the crab seasoned Tims were as well.
Oh, okay.
So a lot
They don't
thicker
look
in
different.
texture.
Dude, look at the seasoning. Remind you of anything? Those colors? Cool Ranch. It's got red and green speckles on here. It looks like Cool Ranch seasoning from Doritos.
It smells like a potato.
It does only smell like a potato chip, and it doesn't look extra crunchy, but I'm excited to try it. This is the Tim's Zesty Cascade Ranch.
Oh.
It tastes like maybe a little bit like Cool Ranch, but different.
It's kind of creamy in a way.
Yeah, it's got a great ranch flavor that works with the kettle chip. That's pleasant.
Okay. Ooh. I was about to say it's not as salty as my thing.
No,
but
they're a
that was
little
a salty.
salty.
That was a salty.
Tim's
one.
makes some pretty salty chips,
Yeah.
especially their jalapeno chips, which I love. Don't come for me. Don't Tim.
They are spicy though.
Stay away from me, Timothy.
Salty. Timothy.
These are pretty good though. Maybe it's just because I haven't eaten anything since last week when we did the last episode, but I agree with the salt. I think it brings them down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling like maybe a four for these.
I was gonna say a 4. Am I crazy?
Yeah.
I feel like are these slightly spicy?
Dude, imagine. Sorry, I just maybe a tiny bit spicy, but I was just thinking while you were talking, I was thinking of something else. I was thinking like when you said, "Am I crazy?" and I was like, "Oh man, what if you were and you like went on a rampage?" Imagine saying that on like the you're in court, you're on the stand, and they're cross-examining you, and you're like, "Am I crazy?" The most incriminating thing.
After I said that I'm going to represent myself and I've just been babbling in circles. I'm like, am I crazy here?
Am I crazy? God told me to kill those people. God wanted those people dead. I'm taking crazy pills here.
And God is a dog, by the way.
And by the way, I am God.
And
I like these in a 4. I mean, these could be easily a mainstay. They are up there with some of the best ranch flavored chips that we've had or snacks. I'm having a hard time thinking of ranch flavored items that I like more than these.
From what I remember, the ranch bugles were pretty darn good.
Okay.
And then also, I mean, it's maybe put it in a different category, but I love the Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. I love those chips. I've said it before in the podcast. I'll say it again.
Yeah.
I'll tell whoever wants to listen. I'll tell whoever doesn't want to listen. It's a great chip.
No, don't tell me.
Yeah. Oh, but
Well, those are
unplugging
more.
yours.
Yeah, those are more flaming hot than ranch. I feel.
True. But yeah, as far as ranch chips goes, those are really not, and really good texture too. I really like the extra thick and crunchy variety of the Tim's chips.
Iconic snack towel coming in hot.
That's true. That's true.
Why don't we crack into one of these Doritos? How do you feel about that? Doritos?
Doritos?
I meant to say duos.
That makes more sense.
That's a different word, though, with different letters. So why did my brain do that to me?
That's okay. That's okay.
Why did my brain try to embarrass me? Stop the podcast. Stop it now.
Everybody stop. Everybody stop.
Okay.
I'm guessing original and
Yes,
teriyaki.
the original teriyaki duos, I think, is the best place to start. Somebody just drove past my house and, I don't know, it just honked.
That was a tugboat, actually.
It said, Happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Now, okay, I forget how the duos works. Are there some pieces that are original and some pieces that are teriyaki, or is it like...
Yes. There's
Okay.
2 flavors, 1 bag.
I can't tell.
2 worlds, 1 family.
I guess I'll just try this. Tender.
Did
I'll
you
give
get?
them
Oh,
that.
you got a big piece too. I was gonna say. I was like, there's one giant piece in here. Tender?
Mine was. You try this.
How much have original?
Okay, original is rock solid. This must be teriyaki then. Here. Try this. Will you get me some meat leather?
Yeah.
Or I guess I'll just take a bite of
No,
the one you
here,
have.
yeah.
You're like breaking your tooth off. Tender. The teriyaki is nice.
The original is exactly what you'd expect. It's very chewy.
All right, I'm going in on the original.
Sorry to talk with my mouth full, but I'm gonna be here a while.
Oh God,
Yeah, man.
why would anyone buy original?
The teriyaki is much nicer. See,
What the f?
I kind of brought it up right before we started filming, but this is such a bad duos pair because I feel like the people that buy teriyaki, which should be a lot of us, because teriyaki beef jerky is really good, Who eats teriyaki beef jerky and was like, man, I wish we could break it up with a little bit of less flavor. You know
I
what I
wish
mean?
there was a couple pieces in here, same price, but less flavor,
Same price.
harder to chew.
Also,
I mean,
the teriyaki's saltier than I remember.
I will say, the original is a good exercise for your jaw.
True.
If you're trying to work out those jaw muscles, and you can do
The mewing.
if you're mewing or mogging, kids, Skibbity, Ohio.
You
Need
mew,
I say more?
You mew so that you can mog.
Yeah.
By mewing, by keeping your mew streak, you can mog on the others.
Okay, where does Baby Grunk fall into this? I think if this was so stupid, I think if this was just teriyaki, which defeats the purpose of it being a duo's flavor. If this was just teriyaki, it would probably be a 4 or a 5. Hard to go wrong teriyaki beef jerky, especially when it's so tender. Probably 4. But the fact that it's duos and the original pulling it down so much, that might be a 2.
Yeah.
Especially with the price of beef jerky. You don't have to. Here's your line. Gabe says a 2, so I agree.
Yeah. I was
For the audio only listeners, yeah, Gabe was holding up what could be a peace sign, but I'm pretty sure it was. I was looking at him like the Inglorious Bastard scene where the guy holds up 3 fingers.
Yeah.
And the German guy's like,
Drei Glaser.
yeah. Yeah, these are 2. So should we jump right into these, or should we? Okay, so these are the other duos that we haven't tried. I don't even think we liked the ranch and red hot or whatever the one.
Those are the
other one was.
chicken nugget duos,
Yeah.
right? Because the ranch was fine, but the red hot was bad, if I remember correctly.
So the duo flavor here is sweet mango and spicy jalapeno. So only one of these should be spicy. Smells really good. Smells strong.
Oh wow, it does smell. It smells like fresh jalapeno.
Okay, all right, this is hold on. Let me break
split
this
that
in
one
half.
because whatever it is, we yeah.
Jalapeno.
Oh, yeah, jalapeno.
Okay. Not as tender as the teriyaki. More tender than the original.
The pepper flavor is really nice.
Not only that, but mango and jalapeno is it is the first like actually good flavor combo that we've had from duos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, ranch and red hot is fine too. It's like a chicken wing vibe.
How are we gonna find the mango?
Use your sniffer.
I guess so. Yeah.
I bet it'll be more tender.
No, that one's still jalapeno.
Jalapeno's not bad. Okay.
Honestly, if they sell just the jalapeno one,
I'm saying this is mango.
oh, I did get mango. It was really sweet right at the end.
Okay. Let me try.
Yeah, that's a really good pairing. I mean, the mango, the sweetness with the spiciness is really like this should be the only duos that they make.
I do kind of find it a little bit funny. The mango seems to be less sweet than the teriyaki.
Mm-hmm.
It's good though. Not bad.
You know,
Pretty solid, I would say.
yeah. I mean, I don't remember what we put the Jacqueline's Samjang beef jerky, the one for Squid Game.
Yeah. That was
If it's
actually
not-
really good.
If it's not a 5, I feel like we should have made it a 5.
This is
But
a
this
4.
I would say is a 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really solid.
I agree. If you keep any of the duos around, Jack,
Mr. Lynx.
yeah, Jack and Link. It's like Ben and Jerry's, but it's
Mm-hmm.
Link and Jack. Yeah, that's the whole joke. These are 4. I think these are the duos that should stick around. These are tasty.
Jack Lynx makes some tough beef jerky though, man. I tell you. I literally muted there for a second because I was just.
It depends. I mean, this compared to the original,
The originals is almost inedible.
this is like baseline. I think.
Oh, a little tingle of the jalapeno is so good.
I think that's called spice.
Oh.
I have to look this up.
What about like when you hit your arm and then your arm gets spicy?
Who is Scoville? When you hit your arm and your arm gets spicy. Well done, old chap. That's gonna go great. That's gonna go great when I'm listening to that in the editing bay.
Maybe something sweet?
Yes, please.
Maybe the cookies?
Yeah.
So these are the new Mother's Mighty Dynamite Dinosaurs cookies for Jurassic World.
They're frosted animal cracker
featuring the new chocolate cookie.
Yeah,
so they're not the vanilla cookie like the original, like pink and white. Mother's,
which I love, by the way.
Yeah, they're classic.
One of my favorite snacks of all time. So we've got the Pteranodon. We've got the obviously the T-Rex. What
is it? Pteranodon?
What else would it be?
Oh, I think you're right. Pterodon?
No, there's an N. It can't just be pterodon. There's an N.
Oh.
Haven't you ever been a dinosaur kid?
I think you're right. I think it is a
pteranodon.
Pteranodon.
Kid was out on the playground playing with his friends. Well, guess what? Dinosaur kid. I was in my little hole reading my little dinosaur books, and people would they would throw their lunches down at me and their banana peels. And
Evan liked to play dinosaurs, but he really liked to play dinosaurs watching as the asteroids flying to Earth. So Evan would always take 2 steps and then go
just screaming. No. We got the Brachiosaurus. Anything to say about that one?
No.
Okay. And then the Triceratops.
Classic.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's crack it in these bad boys. Okay. I mean, I'm taking a blue and a green. I assume it doesn't matter either way. I've got the Triceratops.
Ooh, they smell good.
And the Brachiosaurus.
I got a bit of a thruple here.
You've got a fossil. That's actually rare.
I have to dust it off.
That's a rare pull. You can sell that. Remember when they released the Pokemon Oreos and people were trying to get the Neo cookie and then selling it on eBay? It's like, it's gonna be moldy in 2 weeks. What are you talking about, dude?
So dumb. So
dumb. Goofy, dude. Okay. Trying the green first.
These are softer than the normal counterparts.
And the chocolate, it's a little bit more subtle.
The chocolate's nice
than the vanilla somehow. It's not as sweet. It's it goes with the frosting really well.
I agree. I think I like these more.
Oh, it says no high fructose crunch either. That's cool.
Oh, so they just use 10 pounds of sugar instead?
Hey, come on, man. Come on. They're doing their best.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to complain.
Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice, actually.
Yeah. I think the only thing to make this better is a little bit of mint.
Yeah, I think that would be good. But we've already kind of got some cookies that satisfy that itch.
True. Yeah.
If you guys like animal cracker cookies, don't skip these. They're different. They're not just a recoloring or a reshaping to be dinosaurs. The chocolate flavor is very solid. I'm a huge fan of the OG like pink and whites. Yeah, it might be better.
I think you're right. Because the chocolate, like you said, it's a very like cocoa forward subtle chocolate.
Yeah. You think this is a 5?
I don't have any problems.
This feels like a 5. This is very good.
Those are very good.
Especially it's like for the kids, dude. Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Because kids are gonna, 10 years from now, kids are gonna get the original Frosted Animal Cracker cookies. They'll be like, "What is this?" And you'll say, "Well, that is a giraffe. It's an extinct animal."
Right.
Like, what is that? I was like, "Well, we used to have elephants.
Those are polar bears. Those are extinct."
Yeah. It's like, what is this? Oh, that's a Bengal tiger. So
Yeah,
we
true.
don't have those so much anymore.
And what's this cookie, Papa? Oh, that's the livable planet cookie.
But with these, the kids are already studied up on the extinct animals. So they're
True.
like, "Oh, I know the Tribrachiodon."
Yeah, the lizardon and the Tribrachiodon.
These are
Damn,
definitely a
better.
5. And man, wow. I'm trying not to have sugar though, guys.
Yeah, it's true.
Guys,
Listen,
comment in every 5 comments. Well, I'll slow down. If it's like swipe or no swiping. It's like, stop eating sugar. Evan, stop munching. I'll never stop munching though. Okay, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for
the
me.
snack news.
It's time for me to read the snack news, and it's going to be probably short and sweet, but we got some stuff to look forward to. Hold on, guys, keep going. There's some stuff on the horizon.
Evan is scrolling through a novel that he has in his notes.
These are all of the previous snack newses. Yeah. I don't know why I keep it all in just one notepad. Okay. Oreo released a new double chocolate cake stirs. Ring Pop are releasing a new chocolate ring pop that's full of sprinkles.
Huh.
Ben & Jerry released a new limited edition. Ben & Jerry released a new limited batch chocolate-covered strawberry ice cream flavor for Valentine's Day. Kettle Brand chips released 3 new chips made with avocado oil, a sea salt flavored chip, an apple cider vinegar flavored chip, and a special sauce flavored chip. New Smart Food Cheetos, cheddar popcorn, and Flaming Hot cheddar popcorn. Supposedly, these are going to be different from the Flaming Hot white cheddar popcorn that Smart Food already has, and they're going to be completely different from the Cheetos popcorn that are already available. It's a new product. Hostess re-released 3 limited edition seasonal cupcake flavors, a key lime flavor, an orange cream pop flavor, and a sundae flavor cupcake. And last but not least, Promised Land Dairy released a limited edition Peeps Sweet Marshmallow Flavored Milk. Make sure I didn't skip over anything. If you can comment, we're not going to tell you what show that's from. We'll give you our YouTube channel. We'll give you the sign into our YouTube channel.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay, looks good to me. That's all for the snack news. Okay, next up, why don't we crack into some of these Asian market chips? Maybe with a pizza from Calbee first.
The pizza potato chips.
Yeah.
Melty cheese. Ooh, a lot of air there. Oh, Evan's getting tempted.
There's a lot of air.
He's tempted.
Don't tempt me. My last chip bag pop did not go well.
It was disastrous.
I'm going to try to open this normally.
Maybe
I'm getting tempted. Maybe what?
I was gonna say maybe. I was gonna say because you can sometimes take the serrated edge and like rip it down the side, but then you're kind of like committed to.
Yeah, I mean this is the thick bag. It's either going to be a pop or I think that's the method.
Yeah. He's either gonna get a chip pop or he's gonna pop a blood vessel. There we go. He's getting it. Oh, all right. Unconventional method, but
that's
I like
a new method. That's
yeah,
a new method.
I was going to say,
are the
you
first.
Just pioneered one.
This one's nice because it's not quite big enough for the chip ghost to escape.
Right.
So but he'll just be able to only stick his hand out, and then you can just kind of like a salamander, you know. You guys ever eat salamanders when you were kids? Man, those things were poisonous. Okay, so these are the Calbee melty cheese pizza potato chips.
Whoa.
Smells very cheese. Yeah.
I kickflipped it.
Yeah, it's like a tech deck.
Yeah.
Dated myself. Old man detected. All right.
Well, also, the theme song you were humming as well.
Well, they won't know it.
Oh, wow. That's not what I expected it to taste like.
No, it's like very cheese forward.
Very savory.
Mostly cheese, but it's not your typical artificial cheese flavor. It's very it's like immersive, you know? It's like it takes you on a journey. There's a lot happening here. Amazing chip texture, by the way, as well.
Yeah, I agree.
They're like very sturdy chips, but they just kind of melt. Dude, look at this. What the hell is that? Actual cheese on this chip? What the hell is that?
Wait, there's actually cheese on it.
Did they actually put cheese on these chips?
Well, now I want a cheese one.
There's melted cheese on this chip. What on earth?
Wow. Yeah, there's actually melty cheese.
Yeah, saucy drops of melted cheese. Oh,
I mean, for the cheese drops alone.
that's insane. That is next level. Look at that. Look at that, dude.
Oh, mine's not as cheesy. That's okay.
Oh my
Wow.
God. That is a holy experience. This has got me speaking in tongues, dude. You know what? So do you know how like the monkey theory where it's like if you leave the monkey with a typewriter alone long enough, they'll write Shakespeare, right?
Infinite monkeys with infinite typewriters.
Sure. Is there like if you leave someone speaking in tongues long enough, they'll eventually just speak perfect fluent Mandarin? Just from the
Keep it going. Keep it going.
I guess at so many random syllables, eventually they'll just be speaking Chinese. Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. Sorry, that's a Northern Lion impression. I just
Northern Lion in front of the podcast.
added myself. These are tremendous. This is one of the best chips I've ever had. I'm not even joking. This is a top 10.
Dude, it has melted cheese on it.
The flavor is, it's almost undescribable. It's not just cheese. It's so much more. It's also oil. No, it's, wow.
These chips are great.
Oh my gosh.
And if I'm not mistaken, Calbee is a Korean brand or is it Japanese?
I mean, Calbee sounds like a
It's
Japanese.
Yeah, you're right.
It sounds like a Japanese word.
How do you go wrong with Japanese snacks?
You don't. And that's why we're going back to Japan. I don't know if we mentioned this on podcast, but we're going back to Japan. We went in 2023, right?
That sounds right.
2023.
Yeah.
And now we're going back. We're going to bring back all kinds of snacks, and we're going to do a lot of munching and crunching. That's going to be in April. So, whenever that is, or late April and a little bit of May. So we are going to take a little bit of time off the podcast, or maybe we'll have pre-recorded episodes. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
These are a 5. Like, these are beyond a 5. This is beyond human comprehension. This is like Cthulhu levels of architecture that should not be possible. Like,
True, non-Euclidean chip architecture.
yeah, dude. This is like, we cannot comprehend how they achieved this.
Also, in a world where Calbee has found a way to make like cheese melt, like melty cheese on a chip, I feel like every other chip in the game should be scared because it's like it's forcing you to be better.
You got to be quivering your boots. This, I think, this is so good, dude. It's like it changed the game. This changed the game.
That's what we do it for.
Everything that has happened up to this point needed to happen for us to reach this moment, for the butterfly effect. If we were any other decision, whether it be positive or negative, would have taken us to a different point in time where these would not taste the way that they do right now. We are on the correct course. We are headed towards our destiny. Yes, dude.
You guys just wait it out. Just wait it out.
Calbee is gonna, dude. You got to trust the process.
We have seen the future. And it is chips with melted cheese.
Is driving the train, and they know where they're taking us, and we got to trust the process, dude. Calbee works in mysterious ways. Wow, that changed my outlook. That healed me, dude.
One chip at a time.
I'm gonna call my therapist. I'm
good.
Finished.
Yeah, actually, I'm good.
Okay. Next up, how do you follow that, man?
Well, hopefully you can follow it with a delicious, spicy and tasty hot chili with seaweed chip from Caramucho.
I love seaweed. This is gonna be my first palate cleanse. I don't want to give it any too much help with the Calbee that's left over on my tongue.
Right. It wouldn't be fair to it. We just recently had a 2 different like Cheetos style puffs from Caramucho on the last episode that we really liked. So I'm excited for these.
Yeah, those were delicious. We had the they had like a curry flavor and then like a spicy chili flavor. They're both great. Okay,
now,
there's no,
one thing
they
about
forgot to put chips.
I was going to say that one thing about Caramucho is they do not fill their bags.
Oh,
yeah,
you forgot to put chips in here. Whatever, man. They look good though. Good texture.
They do look good. I like how coated they are with the seaweed.
Yeah,
and they smell good too. And they taste good. And they're weirdly sweet.
I was going to say weirdly sweet, especially because sweet is not mentioned. Spicy, tasty, hot chili with seaweed. Very sweet. But I'm not opposed.
Even though he's watching his sugar, ladies and gentlemen.
But it is Valentine's Day. Wait, hold on. It is Valentine's Day after all.
Whoa, did you guys think that was hot or something?
Was that sexy or no? Because bald. Like, I would like to just picture the voice, but the bald head is just. You know how people can't picture. Some people can't picture an apple in their head when they close their eyes to imagine. My head is just in everyone's brain.
Every time they try to think of the apple, it's you.
Yes, my shiny bald head, my waxed head. Anyways, yeah, these are nice.
Seaweed on potato chips. Seaweed on a lot of snacks, honestly, just
This
really
tastes-
elevates it.
Yeah, I agree. This tastes like a lot of seaweed potato chips I think that we've had before. I wish it was spicy. Isn't it not spicy at all?
It's like I can kind of see the remnants of spice, but it's not really like. I mean, the jalapeno beef jerky is spicier
the
than
tropical 7-Up was spicier than this.
I feel like the ranch chip was noticeably spicier than. Oh, there's a jalapeno on the bag. Thank God. Oh,
Yeah.
Um,
You're not losing it, though.
yeah. I was like, ranch is spicy now.
I like these. I like these. I mean, they definitely don't go past a 4. It's not spicy enough. I mean, if you're going to say spicy and tasty hot chili with 2 chili peppers that are on fire on the package, so you got to come with a little bit more heat.
They should definitely be spicier. The seaweed is doing a lot of heavy lifting for this chip.
And it's good. It tastes great, but what do you think? I'll let you decide. I'm between 3 and 4. I'm actually not sure. I'm just a little bit disappointed.
I had to do one more deliberating chip. I mean, for me, because of the seaweed, I like it in 4.
Okay, that's we'll do that then. I'm fine with
Because-
that. I mean, it tastes for what is there. It's good. It just doesn't feel like with the amount of chips that are in this and with the spice level, it's like a little disappointed. But you're right, the seaweed flavor is good, so it just barely squeaks by in 4. We're fair reviewers, dude. Like even with the points against it, it still made it into 4.
Like you said, there are a lot of elements that could potentially bring down its score, but if we're going flavor alone, I just love seaweed. I love seaweed.
Me too. And you know what I also love?
Post Malonios?
No.
Oh.
That's for dessert.
Oh,
That's after those.
I do know that you like dill pickles.
You want to introduce them?
We got the Cheetos Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. You know, for those of you just tuning in, for those of you that only like to watch the last
Just tuning in is
10
great.
minutes.
Going on like a 45-minute YouTube video, 38-minute mark. Yeah,
We got 'em.
We got them. These are highly anticipated by us and everyone.
I'm not going to give you my smell spoilers. I'm going to stone face.
Me too. Smells good
Wait,
though.
but I was going to say, but you don't have to go stone face once you smell it. I wasn't spoiling. I wasn't letting my smell influence your smell.
This is my stone face. I have resting the happy face. All right. Oh, their normal color, normal hot Cheeto color.
I know I've said this on the podcast before. As soon as I said that, I doubt myself. But the Lay's Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Chips were one of my favorite chips, and like they're not around as much anymore. So I'm really hopeful for these. I'm just kind of worried about the corn flavor of the Cheetos.
Well, if you remember, the corn flavor on the Doritos tangy pickle actually ended up working out pretty well. I think I love the tangy pickle Doritos. So
That does give me hope.
I'm interested to see how the flaming hot balances with the pickle. But let's
They
just get
smell
into it.
very pickly.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
The flaming hot Cheetos base is such an iconic and well known and well loved for good reason flavor. It's so powerful. It's like it's got such a presence, you know. It's they nailed it. And the pickle,
dude,
goes well.
These are gonna go crazy. I feel like people are gonna really like these. Also, I feel like the pickles, I don't know, they taste spicier than normal Flamin' Hot.
Yeah.
Maybe the pickle is just like a good vehicle for heat, like it's really making it carry or something.
The vinegar like enhances it. I will say the Venn diagram of hot Cheetos girls and pickle girls, it's a closed circle. You guys are eating. How do Flamin' Hot Cheetos girls, how do they get their hand in the bag with their
the
fake
nails?
nails? Yeah. How do they get the Cheetos out? Oh man. Yeah, these are nice. I mean, what's not to love? Flamin' Hot Cheetos, one of the best snacks of all time. Pickle, one of the best flavors of all time.
Yeah, it works. It works. It's like weird. I don't know. Maybe people think it's weird. I can see how you think like it's a little bit unorthodox, but it works. It's a good blend of both Flamin' Hot and pickle. I think I still like the Flamin' Hot Pickle Lay's chips a little bit better.
Sure.
But this is a really good like.
But as far as Flamin' Hot Cheetos that are available right now, I mean, they've got so many good varieties. Rest in peace to the tangy chili fusion. But they've got like, oh, here's Flamin' Hot Cheetos that are a little bit sweet. Here's Flamin' Hot Cheetos, you know, it's like a buffalo vibe. Here's Flamin' Hot Cheetos, but they're spicier. I think these are the best Flamin' Hot Cheetos you can get right now.
Might be a hot take, but you know what? Find out for yourself. Go out there and get them.
You heard it here on the Super Tasters podcast. I mean,
Are these a 5?
They got to be a 5.
Yeah.
Don't ask me. Ask your tongue.
5.
Ew. Wow. I feel like King Neptune and SpongeBob when he regurgitates the patty so he can eat it again because it's so tasty.
Dude, 4 5s on one podcast is crazy. This episode's off the handle, dude.
Hell yeah, man.
And we got a 2 as well. We're all over the place.
Now it's time for the post Malorios.
The post Malorios, the Malonios, the whatever you want to call them. But this is Posties. Interesting. It's funny that Oreo is so like they're so chummy with Post Malone that it's Posties.
Yeah.
Posties swirled salted caramel and shortbread flavored cream.
Yeah. So what's interesting about this is one cookie is gold and one is traditional chocolate. But this is the first time in Oreo history they have done, well, the swirl doesn't look as good as it does on the packaging. That's okay.
Yep, my swirl's a little bit not as swirled.
It is the first time they've done a double flavor swirl. And like you said, the 2 flavors are salted caramel and shortbread. So there's like 4 different flavors going on here.
True.
So we're going to do the classic. 1 normal.
Yep.
1 cream. I don't think I'm going to do the double stuffed like you do because I'm trying to watch my sugar intake. All right. They smell great. They smell terrific.
Oh, you really smell the salted caramel.
Yeah.
And you really taste the salted caramel.
The salted caramel is so good. Wow. Okay.
I was trying to taste the shortbread cream, then I realized that probably looked really gross.
You tried to taste just one half of the swirl. Okay. Valentine's Day King. Doing your tongue warm-up exercises. So these are really good. I love the salted caramel. The shortbread flavor doesn't come through as strong because that's a cookie flavor and it's on a cookie.
Yeah.
But the caramel and the cookie, it works. It just works.
The
It's
caramel is
great.
what's really bringing it all together. Honestly, these are so rich. I don't know if... No, I gotta.
They are pretty rich. Ooh, that's nice. You can get the crunch, little crunches from the salt crystals and the salted caramel. And the salt balances the sweet so well. And honestly saves it from being too rich, I think. I don't know if it needed to be a swirl, especially because it seems like it's mostly decorative, like for aesthetic. But when you open it up, yeah, the aesthetic is not there like it is on the package.
No.
I can't really distinguish the shortbread, or I also don't know if it needed to be a chocolate cookie and a golden cookie, but it's a part of the aesthetic, you know. Looks
True.
fun.
It makes it look more interesting.
It's like Post Malone constantly warring with his white identity and stealing black culture. Country music, no, hip hop. A little bit of a roast. I do like his music. Guys, don't come for me. Post, if you're watching this, great Oreo.
Great Oreo. Don't come for us.
Actually, when you eat the chocolate and the golden cookie together, it's really nice. One doesn't overpower the other.
I do kind of like a good like mixed Oreo like that, you know. Like I don't know if Oreos makes them like that, but I know that off-brand Oreos you can get like the blonde cookie and the chocolate cookie, and I do like those.
A light skin Oreo.
Yeah.
Cut or keep, guys. Cut or keep. Have to consult the group chat about that joke.
Yeah, yeah, it was funny.
Let's see. I mean, it's at least a 4 for me, at least.
I think it's a 4.
I'm comfortable with that. I think that's great. Did we try the Lady Gaga Oreos? Do you remember?
Did we?
Or no, because they were just pink, right? They weren't a special flavor.
God,
I'm trying to think of
those.
one lot. The last time they did, I guess it's only been like a couple of times where they did like a celebrity, you know, cameo Oreo. But he did well. These are very good.
The caramel's really
4.
nice. Caramel's really nice.
Yeah, the caramel is a game changer. Okay, now it's time for the weird food. Want to introduce these? You're the one that got the Costco bag.
I was gonna say, yeah, this was a Costco find. So, as always, hopefully this is good because whenever we get snacks from Costco, it's like, well, if this isn't good, we have 1,000,000 pounds of it. But this is from Irvin's. They're chili crisp salmon skins with the Fly by Jing Sichuan chili crisp flavor profile.
Really excited to try them. So Irvin is a penguin. It looks like he's a little.
That's
penguin.
kind of what it looks like, yeah.
And they do love fish. That's just dangerously addictive, so that's good. I'm a salmon skin guy. I like cooking salmon with the skin on.
I also like salmon skin.
Yeah.
I bet these are gonna smell crazy though.
Well, probably a little fishy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, pretty much exactly as you described. I like the look of it. Though.
You can smell the seasoning. Yeah, they look kind of like pork rinds, you know?
Fish rinds, salmon rinds.
Yeah, sir. All right.
Whoa. Very different from the flavor jump from the Oreos to this.
Yeah. Very fishy. I just don't understand. It says like these are vegan. How do they get the skin off the salmon without harming them?
They say they're vegan?
No.
I was gonna say it's only when the fish molts.
We take their skin and we throw them back. The salt water! It burns! Good crunch. I like the seasoning. It can maybe be like a little bit stronger.
Yeah. I agree. But it's good.
You know, yeah, it is good. It's fishy. Probably good protein, I'd imagine.
9 grams per serving.
Okay. Yeah. It's pretty good.
Honestly, it's like what you said. It's like a fishy pork rind.
Yeah. Which there are people, you know, that don't eat meat but do eat fish. Pescatarian?
That sounds right to me.
Pescatarian or something like that. So, hey. This also, you know what? This would be good in like a dip. These would be good to dip. What'd you dip these in?
What would I? Would it be crazy to?
Lutefisk.
Yeah.
Crazy to what? To get fish crumbs all over my shirt so that I smell terrible. If it's crazy, call the psych
Lock
ward.
me up.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what I would dip this in. There's got to be something that'd be good though. I like it. It's fun. I don't think you need a Costco-sized bag of it.
No, and it's like, it's not without its flaws. It's a tiny bit salty, some pieces. Could be a little bit more flavorful. The fish flavor is nice, though, especially if you like salmon skin. I think I'm leaning towards a 3.
All right.
You got the salt? Yeah. So, okay, I was wondering when that was going to happen. The, you know, they make it like sugar cubes. So that fish actually ate a salt cube. They're using a salt cube as bait instead of power bait when they caught him. That was in his tummy, so that's what you're chewing on right now.
Yeah.
All of the moisture in your mouth.
All right. We're back in it.
All right, so that's going to be a 3.
But yeah, it's good. It's fun. A snack-sized bag would be fine. But a solid 3.
Worth trying if you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Dead animals. Wow.
Animals were harmed in the making of this episode.
Here, wash it down with some of that. Now you're getting the flavors of the island, man. What? It's a Chet Hanks impression. No, it's not. It's not. It's a Chet Hanks impression. Oh. Well, guys, this has been a terrific episode, and we got to give a shout out to the Colby cheesy pizza chips. We've got to give a shout out to the brand new flaming hot dill pickled Cheetos and the brand new Mother's Dynamite Dinosaur cookies, the chocolate animal cracker cookies, as well as the 7-Up Tropical. Well done. You guys were the stars of the show. But so were the Post Malone Oreos. Definitely recommend trying them. The rest of the 4 category, they're good. Worth trying. Would recommend. Yeah. But those are the standouts. I want to give one last thank you to our generous patrons who support us on patreon.com/supertasterspodcast. I don't know why I always look up the names. I probably know them by heart by now. Thank you to KGMA, especially for the 2 additional gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to Tape Master, Les Britt, Clearly Awesome, The Pickler. Thank you to Yarbs. Thank you to Lisa. Thank you to Rose. And thank you to Bradley. Guys, we are 1 patron away from opening a P.O. box, and then you guys can send us all kinds of stuff. Send us cow poop. We'll eat it. We have to. We have to eat whatever you send us. This has been a great episode, guys. This has been the Super Tasters Podcast. I've been your host, Evan.
And I've been your host, Gabe.
And guys, as always, remember to always believe that life can and will get better thanks to Colby. Thank you to Colby. You guys should call me. I'll do a promotion. I'll do it for free.
And so will I.
That's my sidekick. Oh, that's the end of the song, though. So
See you later.